Hey everyone, it's your Screen Jockey Chris here, and this is the first in what I hope becomes a small regular series on the channel. Let's call it Couch Lock Certified for now. No big breakdowns, no essays, just catching up on what I've been watching and playing. Between running a full-time video marketing company and working on our feature film Company of Shadows, which starts filming this weekend, free time is a luxury. But last month I wrapped up a second playthrough of Avowed and blasted through Doom, the Dark Ages, so I just kind of wanted to share my, thoughts and opinions on those things. So let's dive on in. Now, I was genuinely hyped for Avowed. Obsidian dropped it on Game Pass, and the game landed with a critic score of 81 on Metacritic. Not bad, but the user score sits at a more lukewarm 6.1, which tells you there's definitely some divide in how it's being received. Combat, though, was addicting. First run, I went full Frost Mage with the Whisper of Exile's wand and wiped out enemies before they could even move. Second run, I decided to build something a little heavier and go Warrior, currently using the Hell's Tongue Sword, fire on enemies above half health and frost below 50%. Oh man, that was a blast. You can then freeze your enemies and then charge right into them, smash them into tiny frozen bits. It's just what you kind of want to do, right? The world isn't flawless, though. The NPCs often feel a little static, but verticality in environments and better companions, no more repetitive Skyrim one-liners, made it a little bit more enjoyable. It's not a must play, but for single-player fans who miss these kind of games, it's absolutely worth the time. It's fun and familiar, and I would just give it my stamp of approval, guys. I just think that it was a real stellar, fun RPG immersive game. It didn't necessarily reinvent the wheel or do anything super original, but I still had a great time playing it, and that's really all I cared about. So anyway, that's it. My 2 cents on that. I did a couple other videos on the game, but I didn't get to do a full critic review because time just wasn't on my side when that game came out. So anyway, we'll move on. Next up, Doom, the Dark Ages. This one launched to mixed conversation online, but scored 83 on Metacritic with an 8.0 user score. So slightly better overall reception than Avowed. I'm just, a little tired right now, and I hate to even get up on my soapbox, but I'm a little sick of games nickel and diming us for cosmetics. I mean, let me unlock stuff through gameplay again like we used to. Even Avowed did it. The only digital unlocks were skins for my companions, and who cares? I know some people love physical collector items, but a premium edition steelbook doesn't move the needle for me. Premium skin packs for companions in Avowed? Who cares? Early access? What's the point? The game's going to release anyway, and unless those days perfectly line up with my schedule, I'm not going to get to play it early anyway. A physical map of the living lands? Cool in theory, but it's not like I have to traverse it. There's a fast travel everywhere system, a digital art book, and soundtrack? I'm never going to sit down and listen to video game music. I'm just not. And Doom, the Dark Ages did the same thing. There's DLC included, sure, but I already know I'll be able to buy that separately later. Skins for my dragon, which shows up in maybe, 3 levels? Who cares? Even the statue, there's a physical statue that they were giving away with the premium one. I mean, while that's cool, it's something I could probably just find online myself. Now, I'm done. I'm sorry. Just a small tangent. Now back to Doom. This is a prequel. The story is fine. The characters, I didn't care, but that's never been the appeal of Doom. So what matters is the gameplay. And here, it's absolutely fire. The dodge and parry mechanics slow things down a touch compared to Eternal, but that's fine by me. It gave me room to experiment, play with what I liked, and not feel forced into weapon switching just to survive. The arsenal is familiar, and that new Skull Crusher bone spitting gun, it's visually great, but I still wanted more impact behind the hits. That said, I haven't done my cleanup run yet. There's still more secrets and upgrades to dig into, but for those of us that really love Doom, here is more of it, just in a different setting. So Doom, the Dark Ages, I liked it. It's more Doom. It's not much to ask for. I think they've really dialed in their play style, especially with the last 3 Doom releases on modern consoles. I'm having a blast with it. I got nothing necessarily negative to say about it. Doom was fun. I got all the way to the end. It was a pretty epic adventure, and I had a blast ripping and tearing. So that's kind of it for gameplay. I haven't had a chance to play too much. I've been dabbling with some other stuff, but those were the two big things that I was sinking my teeth into. Now for streaming right now, I have been rewatching Oz, the HBO prison drama from 1997 to 2003. It's streaming on Max, and if you've never seen it, now might be the time.
In Emerald City, we got rules. We tell you when to sleep, when to eat, when to piss. There is no yelling, no fighting, no fucking questions.
It's theatrical, heavy, and totally bingeable. The cast, absolutely stacked. Ernie Hudson as Warden Glynn, J.K. Simmons as Schillinger, Harold Perrineau as the narrator Augustus Hill, and then, of course, Dean Winters as the messed up Ryan O'Reilly. This was the start of a lot of people's careers, and there's many more familiar faces that pop up. I did, get my wife to sit down and watch it with me, and she's very much enjoying it. I told her that it's like a stage play meets a soap opera. Every episode seems to end with someone getting stabbed, thrown in a coma, married, or betrayed. It's dark, gripping, and oddly entertaining. Totally worth revisiting if you haven't watched it in a while. Also, just on a completely different note from what we were just talking about with Oz, we checked out Saint Denis, whatever it's called, Saint Denis Medical on Peacock. It's a new single-season mockumentary sitcom from Justin Spitzer, the guy behind Superstore. Honestly, I really didn't even expect much, but it's got serious Parks and Rec vibes, and it's surprisingly solid. The cast includes Wendy McClendon Covey, Bridesmaids, and the Goldbergs. I also know her from Reno 911. David Alan Grier from In Living Color, Jumanji, and so many more things that you guys would know him from. And he is just stellar in the cast. Allison Tolman from Fargo, the TV series, and then Josh Lawson from House of Lives. Only one season so far, but if you're looking for something chill to throw on and get a few laughs, it's worth a watch.
No more, I promise. No drugs from now on.
Okay, good. Listen, if you are gonna use it again, as a nurse, I have access to some really good stuff, and I will hook you up, okay?
Yeah, let's do that.
No, man! That was a test!
Up next for me, gameplay-wise, I think it's going to be me just diving into Cyberpunk 2077. I waited because of that rocky launch. It scared me off a little bit. I didn't want to spend money on something that may not have ever been fixed, but I finally picked it up, got the full package now with all the updates, and I'm genuinely excited. And I cannot wait for Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 remake. I loved the 1 and 2 remake. This is one of my most anticipated releases of the year. So now I just want to hear from you. What are you watching or playing right now? Did you try Avowed or Doom, the Dark Ages? Have you ever watched Oz, or is that a new gem to put on your list? Are you aware of Saint Denis Medical, or did this put it on your radar? Drop your thoughts and suggestions in the comments. If you like this video, hitting that thumbs up helps more than you know. And if you want to see more like this, consider subscribing to the channel. I'm your Screen Jockey Chris, and this has been Couch Lock Certified. I'll catch you in the next one.